3, 2. Diablo Immortal is factually pay to win. I'm not going to argue it. It's a good game. The PvE is enjoyable. The gameplay is enjoyable. I think people should play the game and give it a shot just to see if it's your thing. I think you should play free to play, or if you're going to spend money, I think you should spend the $5 on the Battle Pass just for the bonus experience and stuff that comes with the Battle Pass, because it's worth it, and you should not spend any more money unless you want to buy cosmetic skins, because to be fair, the cosmetics in this game are quite good, and I've never had problems with cosmetic transactions in any game. I'm the type of person that's bought tons of skins in League of Legends, to give you an instance. But I want to talk about pay to win, where people are getting it wrong. At the moment, everyone's talking about the gym system, which, don't get me wrong, is pay to win. That's not where this video is going. This is absolutely, I would say, maybe a problem. I mean, it's a problem in PvP. It's a problem from a moral aspect if you want to argue against monetization in video games and all that. And sure, we can agree and we can all dunk on that stuff together. However, there's one part about this people don't get right. Really, what happens is the base equipment you get. It's like, oh my God, 50% base stats. Yes, of these stats, the intelligence, etc., which gives you combat rating, and then your combat rating is gated out to only 10% more damage. So I could factually be playing against a level 1 player in PvP, even though you can't be level 1 in PvP. Just bear with me. And I could be the strongest person, and no matter what, I'm only doing 10% more damage. Like, I'm only doing 10% more damage from the combat rating. However, that's from the combat rating. Okay. Combat rating alone, which is dictated by your attribute stats. There's other stats in this game. Look at this armor. 190 armor. Reduces all damage taken, increased blocked amount. Your armor is 189 higher than your expected level, increasing your blocking stats. Now, blocking's down to 20% across the board, so that's not going to do anything. The armor's not going to do anything. Increases some enemy armor, increases critical hit damage. Your armor penetration is 165. Oh, wait a minute. Why does armor penetration increase critical hit damage? Okay, so that's an interesting hidden low stat, right? So you can start to go in here and realize, wait a minute, let's look at potency. Resistance to modifiers for the duration of all harmful effects. Well, CC in this game is enormous, okay? When playing against players, you gain up to 50% increased control duration. So you're starting to understand, wait a minute, I can CC these people 50% longer, which in PvP is hilarious. How do we get these? Well, the shrine... Check this out. This is a hidden little thing. Look at these stats. I have 135 armor. Remember when I said I only had 190 armor? 135 of that is coming from this right here. 99 of my armor penetration is coming from this. What is this? Well, as you go around the map, and I talked about this in my previous video on Diablo Immortal channel, so go to my Diablo Immortal channel, which I'll have in the pinned comment if you want to just see guides and stuff instead of just talking about the topics. If you look here, there's all these different gems by killing these bosses that you find in Hell 1. These are actually easy to acquire. Don't worry about acquiring them. They're not pay to win to actually get them. That's not the problem. Once you have them, however, look at this. I need 200 of these things to upgrade this to get 8 more damage. 250 of these, etc. Okay, well, how do we actually get these? Well, check this out. This is something you can do once per day. You go to this place called the Treasure Chamber, and you open up these different chests. Now, I've opened all the different chests that were here. Some of them are free, but you get these keys called aspirant keys, which I think I might have one in my inventory. Let me look real quick. Yep, you get these keys, which you can then use to unlock these different chests. And there's aspirant grounds, there's sanctum, and it's also the treasure chamber. I don't know why they name it 3 different things, but I don't actually know what the official name of this is, because they name it a million different times. It's also called Legacy of the Herodrum, so I'm a little confused. But if you go here, look at this, I'm out of keys, so I can't open it, but I can open it with platinum instead. Let's spin the platinum. What happens? I open it. Look at all these. I got 13, 11. I got a bunch of those, right? Okay, well, what's that mean? If I open all of these, if I use platinum to open all of these chests, there's 2 more here. Then it opens the next door, and the chests get more expensive and drop more of the same loot. So you can just go down the list swiping, basically, and you might say, oh, it's platinum, but that's not the premium currency. Actually, it is, because if you go to currency, you go to platinum, I can spend basically $60 to buy 50,000 platinum. Then I can take all the gems that I just basically flat out purchased. I mean, it's probably a better deal than buying legendary gems, and then going in here, and I can click and upgrade. Look, I can upgrade this one. Okay, let's upgrade it here. 50 points to upgrade my potency. I just got 18 more potency, and now that's just a flat stat that I have literally permanently forever. Now, we could talk about the gym system, and I could click on gym residence, and I could show you that when you get a gym to rank 10 and spend the $10 to awaken it, it opens up another spot, which then you put this gym and you upgrade this one to rank 4, which is going to take even more gym powder. So you crunch that one in, and then once that one's there, then it's going to open up another gym spot here, and then you can take that gym and upgrade that one, and it's gems inside of gems inside of gems. But all of this is basically moot, because these are more or less all about giving you the combat rating, which is capped at 10%, and the other pay-to-win side is where it's secretly not capped. And these upgrades are ridiculously expensive. I spent $100, okay? I spent $100. I was sitting here streaming like this on this screen, right? Spent $100, opened some legendary gems, crunched them all into one, and I got one rank out of $100 on one of my favorite gems. That's all I got. If I wanted to upgrade my other favorite gem, it's basically factually impossible, because if I go here and look at it, in order to upgrade my best gem, I need a duplicate. I can't even click on it right now, but I need a duplicate of the same gem. And that gem, I only got one of them, and it was after literally hundreds of dollars on Legendary Chris. So the legendary gems are getting the big point of conversation, because that's where it's like, oh my God, you can spend 50,000. You can swipe infinitely. It is an infinite swipe. That is possible. Okay, but it's not good value. In fact, it's horrible value. I can tell you as well right now, I wouldn't want these. I've spent thousands of dollars in other games. I played Marvel, spent like $2K the first week because I was super into Marvel Future Revolution. Go to the pay-to-win PvP side of it. Use an AoE, one-shot the entire... I'm not exaggerating. There's videos on the Diablo Immortal channel showing this. I one-shot the entire enemy team with one AoE move. This game, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. What you might have happen is barbarians in PvP running rampant with their 6-second cheat death and killing people with 0 HP while they literally can't be killed. At the moment, PvP is very unbalanced, mostly because of the hero design, in my personal opinion. I don't think there's any sense to the way they did Barbarian. I think Barbarian is like absolutely nuts in PvP, and it's more frustrating than the Legendary Gem problem. However, I did PvP multiple times. In fact, one right now is popping up on the screen, and I will show you. Okay, and just like that, we're about to lose here. They won. Kyra Mobile did a pretty good job. I'm assuming he's going to be the MVP. We'll be able to see the leaderboard, and you're going to be able to kind of get an example of one such game. Let's see, I went 4, 5, and 9. Where's Kyra Mobile? He was popping off. He went 10, 4, and 15. Looks like they had some good players on their team that were popping off. This guy went 10 and 1. Let's look at his equipment. Okay. Here you go. Let's look at his gems to give you an idea. He has a 2-star Howler's Call that's rank 1. He has a 3-star Blood Soaked Jade that's rank 1, 2-star Blade Reach rank 1, rank 2 Fervent Fane, rank 4 1-star, and then a rank 3. That's not that ridiculous, to be honest with you. If we look at his stats, combat rating 844. This guy had 2/3 of my combat rating and did better than I did. He's factually has worse stats and just did way better. That might say more about me than it says about him. I don't know. But there you go. There's one such example. Okay, so what's it mean at the end of the day? PvP is definitely going to be wellable. So if you're wanting to be a PvP competitive player while being 100% free to play, probably not going to happen. Even the guy we looked at today, that 400 less combat rating than me, had a good amount of gems to the point of we know he spent money on legendary crests. Basically had to. So for that reason, yeah, we can say pay to win definitely helps. I definitely think the best way to experience this game is not to try to compete with other people. I think you spend $5 on the battle pass as a subscription fee, basically every $5, and you play it like an MMO, and you consider all the very top ranks the same you would in any other MMO. If any of you, how many of you in the comments right now have been rank 1 in any MMO? This is the best in the world. Like, there's not that many of those, to be fair. And those people are fairly popular and well-known for the most part. And I also kind of feel like hitting rank 1 in these games, like, isn't really the purpose. Like, I hit rank 1 and it didn't do anything. Like, the best necromancer on the server, and at one point I had I think I had the world's first 36 challenge rift clear or something for necromancer, and it doesn't actually like matter. Like, what matters? There's no cheerleaders that come out of a closet to like freak out about it. The only cheerleader thing that happens is like the Immortal system when you get the crown and all that, and that is a whole clan based thing where you have to rely on 100 people. And let me tell you right now, we got a lot of whales in the clan. There's another clan doing better than us because they're better organized and have more people that are properly managing their activities per day. We can't make everybody log on every day, so we're having to like boot the people that aren't logging on and get people that are in. But just playing the game is what matters. Just doing your activities every day is what matters the most. And Paragon level is going to gate you of most things anyway. So the way I see it, it's a fun Diablo MMO. Should be experienced casually, should not be experienced from the hardcore aspect of it. That's my own personal read on the situation. I'm curious to see what you guys think. And also, I kind of want to address the fact that it's like, there's a million people shitting on the game, but go watch the footage of all the people who shit on the game, they'll either openly admit they only played for an hour or their footage is from the first 5-minute tutorial of the game. It's the same thing that happens in Raid Shadow Legends. Like, Raid is a good gacha game, even though it has the same huge pay-piggery, pay-to-win problems, but there's dozens of videos shitting on Raid Shadow Legends. I've shit on Raid Shadow Legends for literally years on my main channel, okay? But the thing is, people shit on it while only playing the tutorial. It's the same thing in Diablo. Just go watch the reviews. See if anyone reviewed the game after legitimately playing the game and like hitting a decent rank or playing free to play for a long time. I'm curious to see what people like Wuji's opinion on the game is, who are playing free to play and still blasting through the content. I have a lot of respect behind people like that's name. So we'll see that. That's just my opinion on it. I'll see you guys in the comments.